What's up, traders? Just one trade today on what seemed to be a rather slow Monday, so let's get to it. Got that level from Friday at 548 area off the daily there at 551. It does not seem to want to get there. We're going to try getting in. Okay, I was going to say we didn't get filled there, just like earlier. We did get filled there at 543. I think at this point we would be completely fine risking off of that 551 area, but to be safe, we went just a tad smaller. As you can see, it is going to take a little bit to get to our 10 bucks. Keep an eye on it here, see what it wants to do. If it wants to consolidate here and then try to go higher, we're just going to cut this at high day, take the small loser. Because if it goes higher, the odds are it's going to at least attempt that 548 area. But it just did not feel like it wanted to continue, like, at all. All right, here we go. Finally looking like we're going to fail. Maybe not. Coming back through. Yep. Okay, we're going to add here. I liked the movement we're getting. Stop at high of day now. We're convinced that this was the top, at least for now. So we're going to go ahead and put a cover in for that same area, looking for 20 instead of 10 now. Just looking for it to come down and test those pre-market highs. If it wants to go high of day, it did just spike back up through. That's not what we were looking for. Unfortunately, it'll be a stop. It'll be a smaller loss, though, right? We have pretty good entries on this one. So if it wants to go high of day, not a big deal. But we're looking for the bigger winner, risking a little bit less than usual. Here we go. Finally getting that breakthrough. Nice. See if we can get down through 541. If we can get through 541, we might get a flush. Nice. There it is. Went right through. That was kind of the flush I was hoping we got after 541. Maybe giving us our fill down there at 539, but it's going to take a little bit of work to get down there now. Probably going to be somewhat of a bounce in between here. Hopefully it doesn't go back through 542 at this point. It's kind of what we're looking for. That would symbolize it might be a little bit of a fake out for the shorts, just like that. Right back up, basically almost to our average there. See if we can get back down through 542 here. Nice. Nice. There we go. The ass came down with it. That was what we wanted. Was hoping the bounce wasn't that big, but if it wants to come back down, that's actually a good sign for us. It attempted to squeeze back through and got absolutely rejected. So I have a pretty good feeling about this one. I got a feeling that, especially after that 542 attempt again, to get just absolutely rejected like it did, I feel like we're going to get a decent move down here. At least the pullback that you would typically see here probably could squeeze for a little bit more, but with only 6 shares, I'm not really going to try to scale out of this. Back up through 542, unfortunately. All right, trying again. There we go, 541. See if we can get through. There it is. Come on, Ask. Come on down with it. Nice. Nice. If we can break this 540 area, I got a feeling we're going to get filled almost right away. I think this thing's going to just snap down. It feels like it wants to. It's trying to consolidate, but if we can get, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. Look at that. We're right on the bid, and we got filled. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love it, love it. All right, traders, that was my one and only trade. I feel like there was just not much moving today. I mean, there were some things moving, but they weren't moving fast. And things that were kind of moving fast didn't have shares. Maybe wasn't a fan of the float. There was all kinds of different things going on, and I just Couldn't find anything. NVIDIA, I even felt like I almost forced it a little bit, but once I was in the trade, it was one of the trades that I've felt the best about. Like the way that I was kind of reading the price action, the way that I felt while in the trade, everything just felt normal. And we ended up with a bigger winner on it. So I'm pretty stoked about this trade. It was, I don't know, especially for a Monday morning. Usually my Monday morning first trade is always some kind of a disaster. It's just a pattern that I've been in. So for me to come out and only end up with one trade on something that I wasn't overly confident about and just absolutely nail the trade, it just felt amazing. So to break it down real quick, as you can see, these levels, we'll go over the levels that we had drawn. This was just from Friday's pre-market. And then if we go over to the daily, you'll see where my other line came into play. If you got to really kind of zoom in, you'll see that it was this candle here, and I was really just looking for that next level. It was used as resistance a couple times here, there. So I was really just looking for the next major level that we could get to on the way up here. And that just happened to be it. So that was where the levels came from. So, however, I was really hoping on this move, this initial move that it made when it popped up on the scanners, that we were going to get a push to this level from Friday. I really thought that it was going to at least attempt that, because if you scroll out, it just seemed like such an obvious point to at least try to double top. And it just, as I was sitting there watching it, it just did not want to do it. It just kept hitting 544, 544, 544. And then finally I saw it shoot down to 543 all at once. I was like, okay, this is going to be some kind of a pullback. And so that's where we started it. It did try to jump back up. It tried to go back through 544 again and got rejected. And when it failed 544 there again, I said, okay, it's making a lower high. We're going to get our ad. We're going to risk high of day, because if it at this point wants to go back up through high of day, this thing's going to go test that 548 area. That was the feeling I had. And we ended up putting our order out there for 20 right there using the montage button. And it ended up being almost a bottom tick. Let's see, the bottom of this candle was 539.28, and our order was at 539.51. So absolutely beautiful. It came right down to our order once we got that flush down through 541 and 540. So it was really, it kept trying to get bought up, but it just kept getting slammed down. Look at all these top wicks on all of these candles. And it did end up coming down a little bit further. And as you can see, it's actually below that now. But in the moment, right, this thing could have easily have got bought up and went straight to high of day. It did eventually go high of day. So I just feel like I played this one to the best that I could and got my little piece of it, as some would say. So that's the only trade I had today. Ended up only making a 0.66Q, but with one trade, that's pretty awesome. Again, we only shoot for 0.33Q on any given trade. So to get that nice ad on the backside and just hammer the exit there like that, it was just absolutely beautiful. Again, I'm just a little stoked, because Monday mornings are not typically my best trades. So for it to be somewhat of a slow morning and to get a trade like this on NVIDIA, I'm going to be pretty happy with it, and we're going to move on to tomorrow. So if you have any questions or comments, leave those down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. I always appreciate the support. I did revamp the Discord. It's got a nice little facelift, so come join us in the Discord. The link is down in the description below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.